Today's trip takes us up 2 miles and over 3,000 feet of elevation gain on one of the steepest hikes I've ever done. Because of the prime avalanche conditions and steepness of the terrain, I didn't end up camping, but the gorgeous mountain views made the best backdrop to cook some fancy, spicy beef ramen alone in the wilderness. Let's get started. Today somehow actually feels like spring, so we're going camping. The weather was too nice for me to just pass up. And while the trail I'm on is not my original plan, I still think it's gonna be fun. First trail I tried going to said the forest road was open. That forest road is covered in snow, and like not drivable snow, like really sketchy snow for like 10 miles. So I quickly Googled looking for another hike to do. I found this one. Don't really know what to expect. I was prepared for snow camping. Currently, this trail has no snow, so I'm not really sure if there's gonna be snow. I left my snowshoes in the truck. I brought my shovel with me. I just really came prepared for snow, and so this is kind of throwing me for a loop right now. And while it is 50 degrees here right now, the trail I was supposed to be on was gonna be like high 30s, so I'm not even wearing my puffy. You can see all this water dripping through the rocks. There's no snow anywhere. This is a really cool rock formation, but of course people had to come and ruin it. Awesome. That highway down there is 90 in Washington. There's so many gorgeous hikes along this road, but the downside is that the hikes have all the sound of the highway. It's just kind of a bummer, but I think I'm gonna go on the other side of this pretty soon. That should dampen all the sound. Guess who just walked for a mile off the trail? This guy. That sucks. I was thinking to myself, this is a peak, like I'm going to a peak. Where's the elevation? It's been pretty flat. Yeah, well, now I know. Lucky for me, I got nothing but time. It is now April, and in the Pacific Northwest, that means sunset is like 8 p.m. now, and sunrise is like right after 6. We're looking pretty good on light. And not even supposed to get rained on until tomorrow morning. If I wake up and head out, I could not even get wet on this trip. Okay, so I just missed the turn again on the way back. Came back looking for it. Oh, this 75-degree slant is the trail. Forgive me for not noticing. I'm so confused. This seems like a washout or something. This is kind of nuts. Like, I won't fit under any of this. Let's try something else. Oh my God, look at this. Oh man, I wish I brought poles. I don't know why I didn't bring poles. I always bring poles on hikes when I don't need them, and I never bring them when I do need them. Oh. What is this? It looks like somebody has stepped here before. That's where you're supposed to come up. What? This hike looks like it's a lot steeper than the original one I had planned. So far, it's living up to it. I think it's just like a straight up to the peak. Good Lord. Man, I can never just make a video where I don't have to edit out the heavy breaths that I take between every word. Okay, I'm just gonna keep chugging along uphill. I was gonna wait until I got my breath back, but it's important to show the realities. This might be one of those more steeper hikes I've done in a while. For reference, it never looks that steep in video, but like 1,000 feet of gain per mile is pretty steep. For reference, I just did a quarter mile that gained 500. Like extrapolation, it's 2,000 feet. That's double what like a good amount of steepness is. Man, if I just came here for a workout though, I'd be really content. Get your money's worth. It's pretty cool when you gotta like crane your neck to see up. Good Lord. This honestly is really good for me though, because I signed up to Summit Baker in, I think, 2 months. So this is good practice. Just crushing out some vertical miles. Wow, dude. Am I crazy, or does this not look like a trail? It's so steep. I guess this is it. And thank God there's no snow. I'd be dead. Let me show you a common theme of this hike. You come up to crossroads, there's no clear trail. You have one path which is pretty level, and then you have another path that you have to look up at. It's never this one. It's always the one that you think is too steep to do. I'm like a little nervous. I won't actually be able to find flat ground at the top to camp on. Whew. I think I would have rather done my original trail. Whoa, look at this. It's level for a second. Oh boy. Man, this is worse than some of the trails around here that are considered the steep ones. Not to keep talking about it, but I'm gonna keep talking about it. I just looked, I have like 0.6-ish miles left, 1,500 feet of elevation in 0.6 miles. It's like kind of insane. Could I have looked before I actually chose and gotten out of my car and suited up and already hiked 1.5 miles? Yeah, but that's not the point. I was just happy to find something that wasn't closed. Everything is still snowed out. This is the first one that wasn't, so I kind of jumped on it. One trick to doing these really hard hikes is you always have like a meal that you're excited about to have at the end. If you're not excited for that food, what are you doing it for? So today, I'm gonna make like fancy spicy beef ramen, or at least attempt to. I only have my little backpacking stove and titanium pot, but I'm hopeful. Even if it's a failure, it'd probably be fine. Wow, lots of blow down. Oh, there's like a duck, or chicken, or a pheasant. Some kind of grouse or something. It's pretty big though. He's running. What are you? Oh. It's so steep. It's getting pretty consistently snowy. I have to put my spikes on just because it's so freaking steep. This is real ice too. Hey, listen. Not gonna lie, this kind of sucks. This is good though, it's good practice for Baker. Spike time. Heck yeah. The conditions are not getting any better. I just post hold, that's a great sign. Just did it again. Boy, oh boy. Never ending. Oh, it looks really pretty though. There are footsteps here, so I'm not the only crazy one. If you're asking, did he hike up, plant the camera, hike back down just to hike up? That's exactly what I did. God, which way do I go? But it wasn't a total waste, because I did want to try out going down this to see how screwed I was when I inevitably come back down. And the answer is, I don't know, it's not as bad as I thought. I think we're off trail now, boys. Maybe I did go the wrong way. I'm following footsteps. I just think maybe this person was also lost. This person was also way skinnier than me. How are they fitting through this? The pack is not healthy. It's pretty views though. Dude, I was hoping for a chill hike. Oh man, did I screw up. Almost took a tumble. Oh, wow, pretty. God, these hikes are so pretty. I just want to not die. This is like a 65-degree slope. Nuts. First step. Sliding backwards. Oh, great sign. Oh. Lots of post holes from people that came earlier in the season before the snow actually started to pack down. Look how bad that one is. So now we're kind of on a ridge right now that takes us up to the peak. Since I've left the house, I have this terrible feeling that I forgot something, and I haven't been able to figure out what it is. Oh, and I found footprints to follow again, so we're doing pretty good. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but that is at least 3 feet deep. Thank God I'm not post-holing like that. Now we're kicking in the elevation again. Literally kicking in. Jeez. Oh man, it's such a pretty day. I can't wait for the views. Starting to get the views. I'll get a better view up ahead. Oh God, if I can make it. Really making me work for those views. The sun's been able to hit this part a lot more because there's not as many trees. And so the snow is kind of breaking up a little bit. It's not as packed down. Look at this. Where do I go? It's like a 90-degree angle rock. If I make it up, I don't know how I'm going down. Good Lord. Oh, it's very pretty up here. It's a slippery snow, dude. Gonna be the death of me. All the way down there. That's the highway. Kind of just brings everything into perspective how freaking high you are. Why are there no footsteps here? Did I go the wrong way? All right, I don't think I can go that much further. Just crawling. This is getting more sketch than I really like. So the peak is still a quarter mile that way. I don't know if I really want to do it. Because I mean, this is a prime avalanche zone. This whole face is, honestly. There's no real good defined trail. Whoever's footprints I was following, they turned back a little bit ago. There's like also no good area to set up camp. There's no flat spots. Well, undecided if I'm gonna camp or not. I lugged literally all of my stuff up this mountain, so it'll kind of hurt if that was all for nothing. Like I said, I do have to train to do Baker anyway. So undecided. But regardless if I camp or not, I'm super, super hungry, so I think this is as picturesque as it'll get. Try to make my ramen right here. Baker just hanging out right there, and all these peaks. I didn't realize it either. This peak is higher than a lot of them around here. So it's cool to be able to look down on some of these peaks. Man, how's that for a view for cooking? Okay, so like I said, got a little fancy spicy beef ramen on the menu. For that, I got ground beef, ramen noodles. I brought a little sriracha sauce for topping. Cheez-Its are not included. I brought a spring onion for topping, and then also made like a little chili garlic sauce that I was gonna mix in. And then we also got an egg, and it doesn't look like it cracked. And I would have been really sad if it did, because that'd be like $2 down the drain. I only have this pot and then also a titanium pan. I hope to just do it all in the pot, but we'll see. Also, if I don't camp, I am kind of racing against the sun. So this is great. We'll just just get started. Got a nice little wind block with the rock. Let's check out the egg, make sure it didn't actually break. Amazing. Not a scratch on it. So proud. Now we add the egg to the water. I'll let the egg go for like 8 minutes, I guess. Even if I don't camp, I'm glad I brought this. Otherwise I'd be sitting on these rocks or just the snow. Okay, so I think the egg's done. Probably. I don't know. Kind of roughing it. So I'm going to take the egg out, put the noodles in, and we'll go from there. You're supposed to give the eggs like an ice bath after. Thank God there's nothing but snow up here. Now we add some nudes. This one actually came with some stuff. Maybe I'll just dump it in. So when the noodles are done, I'm gonna dump it in this bowl I brought, collapsible bowl. Oh, it got dirty. I might be eating some pine needles, but that's okay. I dumped boiling water on my hand, but it wasn't anything crazy. So I call that a success. Noodles are done, the egg is done. So now I'm just gonna cook up the beef, add the sauce, then add the toppings, and we're good to go. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot oil to cook the beef in. Oh well, I think it'll be fine. I did bring like chili oil. Maybe that'll work the same. Okay, where did I hide the egg? Here it is. Leave no trace. Not just leaving the eggshells lying around and packing them out. Oh wow, I like kind of did that almost perfect. Wow, it's like a big pot of food. I'm like so happy this is working out pretty well. Then I'm gonna do the rest of the toppings. Oh baby, this is looking actually like really good. I didn't think it would turn out this well. Okay, I am crazy hungry, so I'm just gonna go ham on this. I don't know what the powders or the sauces were that came with the packet. I just blindly added them, so I'm hoping they're good. Oh yeah, they're good. And again, with this view. This ramen makes up for the hike down that I have to do. I'm not looking forward to that. Just tiny pieces of eggshell, but other than that, this is perfect. Oh, I'm stupid. That's not Baker, that's Rainier. That guy. This is South. Forget every time I said Baker, I meant Rainier. That was seriously so good. And I don't even think it's because I was starving from the hike up. I think it was just actually really good. So, I think if I push forward, I'll die. Because it's not looking great. This spot's awesome, but it's not flat. I can't put a tent anywhere. So I haven't completely given up on camping. I think I'm going to head down a little bit, and if I see like an open patch that's just like screaming my name, I'll set up camp. But otherwise, I might just go home and call this a failure. Except for the ramen. That was a win. I don't really want to force a camp if I'm not feeling it. So we'll just have to see if something feels right. Regardless, like I said, this is great training. A full pack up steepness like that for 2.5 miles. Well, I brought dessert to have later tonight. I might just have that now and then pack up. I wasn't really gonna have a dessert, but when I was at the store getting ground beef and stuff, saw this. I haven't had these since like elementary school. Oh wow. Pure sugar, but right now it's great. I don't remember if I showed this or not, but I remember talking about it. I was cooking right there, sitting right here. The steepness of this is insane. I think like if I took one more step, either cause an avalanche or I don't know, I risk falling down. It's like literally on the edge. Okay, well, my time with the pretty views is coming to an end because if I don't end up camping, I think I might run out of sunlight. I did just post hole, like first step, headed back down. I don't know if you can see that. I don't even see an end there. So I think heading down is the right decision. That one actually like scared me. So I'm ready to not be up here anymore. I had to crawl through here before. I don't know how I'm gonna make it through now. One wrong step, I slide down there. Speaking of one wrong step, that was a pretty bad one. Once I make it off the ridge, then it's at least a manageable steepness down. This is like 50-50, I'm gonna slip and die. Man, it's so funny how steep this is. There's just nowhere I could put a tent. There's like sort of a flat spot over here, but that's terrible. Like nothing's looking good. I don't really want to like rough it. So we'll keep pushing along and see what we can find. That is just a straight down portion. Such big steps. So if you can't tell, it's like golden hour. Sun is setting hard. I didn't see any good tent spots, so I think I'm just gonna call this a failure and go back to the truck. So I took a gamble with this hike. The other one was closed, so what are you gonna do? I still think this is better than nothing though. I do wish I was like just in my sleeping bag right now watching a movie, but sometimes things just don't work out. This is the flattest area I've seen, but those trees are way too close and it's not big enough. This is not a camping trail. Okay, just slipped and fell. Took the spikes off. Snow's gone, well, for the most part. And the sun is also going away faster than I had hoped. Jesus. So the trail intersects this old logging road. When I came up through here. So I can walk down this road, walk down another road and get to the trailhead. So maybe I'll just do that. Funny enough, this is a flat area. I could set up a tent if I wanted to. A gorgeous sunset. Winter backpacking's tough, man. Like I genuinely do enjoy it, but it's so much easier for it to just go awry. But spring and summer are right around the corner. So even if I have a few trips that don't quite work out the way I want them to in winter, I'll have a bunch of winners in spring and summer. I'm sorry this didn't turn into a cozy, cathartic camping cook. It was more of a hectic, scary cook on top of a mountain with gorgeous views and then a hectic hike back down. But that's how it goes sometimes. Not much you can do about not having anywhere flat to set up a tent. It's kind of funny, honestly. But yep, I think that's going to be it. The truck is right around this corner. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.